Hello, in this video I will show you how you can add a JQL editor input field to your Forge application. Let's start. Your application will look like this. So you can enter this input field. As you can see, you have here a couple of hints how to use this field. You can make it wider. Also, you can get help on JQL queries in Jira. And you can of course push the search button to search. Now, as you can see, it was an empty JQL query. That's why I received all the issues from my Jira. And if you start typing, you will see that you have suggestions like this. Then you have suggestions also for functions. You have suggestions for logical expressions. So that's a good JQL query field which lets you write JQL queries with suggestions and autocomplete. And for example, I want to execute it. I can either push enter and this or all my queries, or for example, I can push this button. It will do the same. That's how this JQL field works. How to do that? First of all, you need to add to your package.json this dependency, JQL editor Forge. Documentation for this package you can find over here. I will put the link to this documentation in the description for this video. Also, you need to add to manifest.yaml file permissions, first scopes, so that this field would be able to call REST API from Jira. And also you need to add unsafe inline. After it, what we do, we import JQL editor Forge, and then what we do, we just say query. So if you want something to be already in the query, you can put what you want over here. Then we define the onSearch function. It's over here. So the onSearch function just takes JQL and search for issues. That's a simple REST API call. Yeah, I did not write here any errors checks and so on. So if you want to make it production, you would need to add more code over here. And that's it. And your application works like this. So you just, let's reload the page. The page has been reloaded, and for example, if you write the wrong JQL query, it will show you also all the errors. But if you write the correct JQL query, for example, data first response is not empty. Do I have such issues? Yeah, I have an issue like this. Okay, that's it. But there is another thing. This JQL editor provides you with the button search. What if you don't want to search the issues immediately? What if you want to fill some kind of form, then to enter the JQL query, then save this JQL query somewhere, and then at some other view you would already use this JQL to show issues. In this case, you don't need this icon, right? How to do this? First of all, we will disable onSearch and we will enable onUpdate. So what onUpdate does right now, it just shows you your JQL and just these are additional structures for this field. If you need it, you can use it. If you don't need it, just you shouldn't use it. And then what you could do, of course, you could add something like, for example, const JQL, set JQL. Use state, for example, you would say something like this, that it's empty. And then here what you would do, you would just say set JQL. And then in this case, you would have, every time you type something in the query field, you would have your JQL set in a state variable, which you later can use as you want. Let's see what we have right now. Let's build our app, and then let's deploy our app. Okay, our app is deployed. Now let's try it. Let's first update the screen. Now, as you can see, we don't have already anymore just for search put enter. We do not have the button which searches. And in the developer tools, if we start putting something like this, you see all the time we have our query. AS, for example, if I start to write the correct query, it will be like this. You see, every time I have this query. That's all for the video. Hopefully this information will be useful for you. Thank you. Bye bye.